I like hard games. I like Dark Souls. It's a pretty hard game, and I die a lot.
Oh man, look at me, I love Dark Souls. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember. Okay, let's try this again. Pick up, touch your bloodstain. Yep. Okay. Yeah. No, no. Ow. Okay. Good. Okay. Took you with me.
I don't know if it's because I suck or my game is broken, but I die all the time. It requires a lot of skill and a lot of trial and error. Definitely a lot of determination.
Oh man, is that what I'm missing?
But I do like the difficulty. It makes me rethink strategies and hone my skills. It makes me more observant and aware of my surroundings. And when I do complete an area or a boss that's been killing me over and over again, I feel accomplished. But recently, I've been playing a game that takes that formula of skill over chance and makes a complete game out of it. So, let's take a look at Titan Souls.
Disclaimer, I die a lot in this video, so be forewarned. Viewer discretion is advised for really bad gameplay. Let's start with the basics. You control a young boy armed only with a bow and a single arrow. So when you draw the bow, you need to make sure each shot counts, because if you miss, you need to retrieve that single arrow either by picking it up or using some kind of psychic power reminiscent of the Force.
I really like this mechanic. It provides a new layer of strategy. Once the arrow is shot, it does damage, but when you draw it back, it also kills too.
The game is really nice to look at. It's a 16-bit style top-down gauntlet of bosses. Each boss feels different from the last, and oh yeah, one-hit deaths. The only thing, it's not as easy as it sounds.
Each boss is taken down differently, and each boss has a different mechanic to learn.
It reminds me of Shadow of the Colossus, or definitely Dark Souls, in that each death is more of a learning experience than a setback. As you learn movements and attack patterns, you become better and, eventually, victory.
But what's an adventure game if without its world?
I briefly talked about the game being really pretty, and it is. The world is gorgeous. But it's just that. Pretty. The world of Titan Souls feels empty and isolated, as it serves more of a hub between bosses. Granted, you can come across carvings and etchings describing the world, yet portraying a very vague explanation to its lore. Though, story does take a backseat to something more important. Gameplay.
A lot of games nowadays tend to hold your hand when it comes to tutorials or teaching you how to play the game.
Titan Souls does not. The game makes it so easy to understand how to play without words or tutorials. It might as well be slapping you across the face with your own hand and throwing you to the wolves saying, "You got this." As you explore the world of Titan Souls, you come across different areas with rooms sectioned off to house the bosses. You start the fights by shooting your arrow at whatever object is in the center of the room because that's usually the boss.
Good. And that's pretty much it. You roll and dodge and shoot your way to victory. And you will die a lot.
1,000 words won't bring you back. I know because I've tried. Neither will 1,000 tears. I know because I've cried.
So let's take a look at the more interesting bosses I encountered while playing the game.
A lot of the bosses you'll encounter seem to take inspiration from The Legend of Zelda. Onyxia, a stone-like serpent living in the icy waters, is Volvagia or Morpha. Gol Ayath is definitely the Titan Souls equivalent of Godan. And Sludgeheart reminds me of the Zols from Link's Awakening. but my favorite encounter has to be either against Knight Ohanen or the Soul.
So is this a game for you? Well, Titan Souls is definitely a hard game, and if you're looking for a challenge, it will provide hours on end. But it really is easy to just pick up and play. So I hope you enjoyed the time. Titan Souls is a game I'm glad that it's in my library. I can definitely come back to it time and again to just revisit some old bosses and replay some games. Thanks for stopping by. And until next time, I'll see you soon. Hey guys, 2Stronkk, and coming here with a little update. So I didn't realize how hard it would be putting up one video a week. I really want to play through the entire games that I show on my channel because it'd be kind of interesting to see what kind of shenanigans I'd be able to get myself into. So uploading one video a week might be kind of hard. I might have to do one video every week and a half or every 2 weeks, just so I can focus more on playing the game and trying to capture as much footage as I can, and writing out scripts is kind of difficult too with only a short amount of time. In that case, I want to extend my deadline from uploading one video a week to one video every week and a half to 2 weeks, just so I have more time to focus on one video and making it better. So thanks for staying and watching the entire video. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and leave a like and subscribe because it really helps out, and I like doing videos because it's fun. It turns out I'm having a lot of fun just making random stuff and having you guys see what kind of shenanigans I can get myself into playing these random games. So thanks for your time. I'll see you soon.